Hi there, this is a video to practice a few things. We're gonna make your body move and we're gonna make your brain smarter. So we're gonna do the ABCs of yoga, but we're also gonna add the ABCs of sign language. So you need a spot of floor. I have a spot of floor, mine has a dog on it. What does yours have? So go ahead and find your spot on the floor. And what is the first letter of the alphabet? A. What's our A yoga pose? Alligator. So come down onto your bellies. Reach those arms out in front of you, legs behind you. Arms get to snap, snap, snap. As you inhale, reach your arms and legs long. As you exhale, stay here. Inhale, get long. Exhale, lay back down. That was A, alligator. How do you do A in sign language? A, A. Anybody remember the yoga pose for B? It's butterfly. So bottoms of your feet together. Let your knees be nice and wide. Sit up tall. What color is your butterfly today? Mine's kind of a boring butterfly. I guess it's blue and white and gray. Sitting up tall, can you show me B in sign language? B. What happens if we shake that B? What color is it? Blue. What if we take that B and we draw a beard? Brown. Good job. So B is butterfly. What's our C yoga pose? Cat. On your hands and knees. And remember, we're gonna push our shoulder blades up so we look like a grumpy cat. Can you make a grumpy cat noise? And then relax. And then push your shoulders up. Make your grumpy cat noise. Relax. That was C, cat. How do you do C in sign language? C, cat. What is our D yoga pose? It has two D's in it. Do you remember? Hands and feet on the floor. Stick your buns up. Down dog. Can you make your buns go even higher? Down dog. Everybody show me D in sign language. D. What's our E yoga pose? Ooh, we have to stand up for this one. I'll give you a hint. Get your trunk ready. Who has a trunk? An elephant. Bend your knees so you can get a drink of water. Make you're getting a drink noise. Can you take your trunk to the right? Drink. Can you take your trunk to the left? Drink. Back to the middle. With a big breath in, stand up tall, raise your trunk. E, elephant. Do you remember how to do E in sign language? E, E. What's our F yoga pose? It's a flamingo. So pick up one foot, get your wings out. Flamingo. Can you switch feet? What color is your flamingo? I bet it's the same color your butterfly was, huh? Anybody remember how to do F in sign language? F. What's our yoga pose for G? It's gate. Remember, we have one knee on the ground, one hand on the ground, and our other arm and legs stick out. Gate. Can you switch sides? Open the gate the other way. Gate. Do you remember how to do G in sign language? It's kind of like you're pointing at your friend next to you. What happens if we shake that G? That's the color green. What's our yoga pose for H? It's a silly one. Happy baby. Lay down on the floor. Grab onto those feet and you get to wiggle and squirm. You can stretch out one leg and then the other leg. You can bring those feet together. You can shake them towards the sky. But the baby is happy, so make sure you smile. Do you remember how to do H in sign language? Come back to your G and then add another finger. H, happy baby. Anybody remember the yoga pose for I? You need big muscles for this one. Scoot your way back. Glue your hands and your feet on the ground. Now unglue your feet, but leave your hands there. Walk your feet forward. Now glue your feet down. Walk your hands forward. Now glue your hands down. Walk your feet forward. Glue your feet down. Walk your hands forward. That was it. Inchworm. Do you remember how to do an I? Stick that pinky finger up. Inchworm. Ooh, J is a fun one. Do you remember what J is? It's Jack in the Box. So tuck yourself into a tiny little ball. Sing with me. Dun, 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 dun. Pop goes the Jack in the Box. Is your Jack in the Box smiling? Mine is. Do you remember how to do J in sign language? Get your I out, that's your pinky finger, and then draw a hook, draw a J. Jack in the Box. Do you remember what our K yoga pose is? I'll give you a hint, you have to stand up. If it's windy, it works better. You're a kite. Reach those arms high up over your head and lean left and lean right. Ooh, that feels good. Let's go left and right. Kite. Do you remember K in sign language? It's a tricky one. Put up the number 2 and then stick your thumb in the middle. Kite. What is our yoga pose for L? It's a really silly one. Lion. Come on your hands and knees. Get ready to be silly. We're gonna take a big breath in, and when you breathe out, stick your tongue out and go, how silly is that? Big breath in, stick out your tongue. Lion. How do you do L in sign language? That's right. L, lion. Do you remember what yoga pose M is? This is how you do it in sign language. The animal. You're gonna get really tiny, sit on your knees like I am, and then shrink up really tiny. What are we? We're a mouse. M. Do you remember how to do M in sign language? Stick up 3 fingers, stick your thumb in there, and then make your bumps. It makes an M. Mouse. Ooh, N is super fun. Do you remember what N is? You get to make a new pose. So you could sit, you can stand, you can face backwards. Show me your new pose. Oh my goodness, those are crazy. Do you remember how to make an N in sign language? Stick up 2 fingers, put your thumb in there, and bend it back down. New pose. What about O? What's our yoga pose for O? We're gonna stand up big and tall and make an O with our arms. You can make your O up here, or here, or here. You can make your O to the side, or the other side. O, O, O. What's our sign language for O? That's an easy one. Make an O. What about P? It's a bird with really colorful feathers. Pa, pa. Peacock. Sit on your bottom. Open your legs up wide. Sit up really tall. And now imagine those beautiful feathers behind you. Oh, they're green and blue. They're so pretty. Pa, pa. Peacock. Do you remember sign language for P? It's like K, so make the number 2. Stick your thumb in there, but then turn it down. Pa, pa, P. What if we shake our P? That's the color purple. What if we pretend to draw on our lips? That's the color pink. And they all start with a pa, pa, P. Anybody remember what Q is? I'll give you a hint. She's tall, she's beautiful. She's a queen. Can you stand big and tall like a queen? Take a big queenly breath here. Good job. Do you remember Q in sign language? It's like you're pinching, but point your fingers down. Queen. Do you remember R's yoga pose? This is the one that lots of grown-ups can't do because they aren't as bendy as kids. It's rocking horse. Lay on your belly, bend your knees, maybe grab your feet, and then take a big breath in. When you take a breath in, your horse will rock a little bit. Blow it out. Big breath in. Blow it out. Rocking horse. Do you remember the sign language for rocking horse? Cross your fingers. R, R. Sounds like a pirate. Rocking horse. What about S? What's our yoga pose for S? It's a back bend too. It's an animal. It's a seal. Lay on your belly. Reach your arms out by your head and then push into your hands so your chest comes up off the floor. And then go ar, 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 ar. Seal. What is sign language for S? You make a fist with your thumb on top. Seal, or S. If we take our S and run it up our arm, do you remember what little slimy creature that is? That's a snail. What's our yoga pose for T? It's kind of like butterfly, but we're gonna turn it into a ta-ta-ta turtle. Reach your hands under your legs. And when you take a big breath in, peek out of your shell. Blow your breath out, hide in your shell. Big breath in, peek out. Big breath out, hide. That's turtle. Do you remember how to do sign language for T? Stick your thumb between your 2 fingers. It kind of looks like a T. T. Do you remember our yoga pose for U? It's a magical horse. It's a unicorn. So go on your hands and knees. Cross your fingers so you have a beautiful spiral horn. Take a big breath in. Blow it out. Switch sides. Cross your other fingers. Make your unicorn horn. Big breath in. Blow it out. Unicorn. Do you remember how to do U in sign language? 2 fingers up, but squeeze them together. You, you, you. What about our yoga pose for V? It's a fancy one. Stand up tall. We're ready to explode. We're a volcano. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Bend your knees. Keep your hands on the floor. Inhale, bring your buns up. Exhale, bring your buns back down. Get your volcano ready. On the count of 3, we're gonna jump high and blow up. 1, 2, 3. Volcano. What's sign language for V? V. Anybody know the yoga pose for W? It's waterfall. So you stand up big and tall, reach your arms up, and then do a little back bend. Waterfall. Do you remember sign language for W? 3 fingers up. W. What about X? What's our yoga pose for X? We're gonna make our bodies into an X. Can you take a big breath in and get bigger? Blow it out. Big breath in and get bigger. Blow it out. X. Do you know the sign language for X? You make a little hook with your finger. X. Can you make your body into a Y? That's our yoga pose. Y. Reach those arms up tall. Yeah. Yoga starts with the letter Y. Do you remember sign language for Y? You stick your pinky and your thumb up. What if you shake that Y? What color is that? Yellow. If you take that Y and make an earring, get the color gold. Shake that Y, yellow. Here's our Y, Y. Anybody know the sign language? We're gonna do this one first. For Z, you just draw a Z. Can you draw a Z? And our yoga pose, remember the Z's are us snoring. So we're gonna lay flat on our backs, take a big breath in, and relax. Is anybody out there snoring? Is anybody out there drooling? Oh, you're so silly. Thanks for doing the ABC yoga with me. And we did sign language too. You can do this as many times as you want. It's gonna make your body stronger and your brain smarter.